Did you see that thing on Instagram? They had the top 5 Norteno Mexicans, top 5 Sureno Mexicans.
I seen that.
Hey, listen, I'm like, damn, I didn't know that talent was out.
If Adam is trolling Norteño rappers saying that Sureno rappers are way better than Nortes, D-Baby and Mexican OT versus Chito Granas and Peso, ooh. I think Peso's in there trying to knock these fools down, but I don't think he's big enough, dog, to take... To do what it is, what it was. This is your boy Pocho of the Pocho Podcast. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications and support a real one in the field. What are we talking about today? ADAM22, WACK100, No Jumper, Norteños, Sureños, and a little bit of Texas. Recently, they were talking about the homies. And when I say the homies, I mean all the homies. This is one thing I just want to point out before I get to the actual clip and react to it. Bro, half the time these fools are trolling as 4 black men. I feel like the whole time they're trolling and kind of clowning us. You know, like we're just not kind of bring you all the way into the family of hip-hop. They're kind of leaving us on the peripheral. Even how they talk about us like we're clowns. I be dissing some people or dissing Lefty or playing with Lefty, but when I hear some other people diss Lefty, I'm kind of like, hold on. That's our Lefty, not your Lefty. We can make fun of him. You can't make fun of him. But what am I talking about? If Adam is trolling Norteño rappers saying that Sureno rappers are way better than Nortes, that they don't got much going, and that definitely the Southsiders run the Raza rap game. I want to know if Southsiders run the Raza rap game. If Norteños have any competition, and if Texas is in the mix. Adam and Wack was acting like the South Side runs the game. And would that be crazy? Because if you think about it, Chicano rap was big, but it wasn't that popular. And if you think about it, sad to say, but SPM, guys like that were blowing it up over there in Texas. And who was killing it in the Bay? So, what is it? What is it? Baby Bash out of the 7-0 Savage. You feel me? So, Chicano rap, yeah, you had Capone and Criminal guys and all them, but you got to remember, nobody was listening to them but themselves. If anything, the only real legends coming out of Southern California for me is Conejo, Little One, and Little Rob. Young guys, King Little G, and Drummer. But I'm going to give you guys, the only people I think that have any competition is Peso, Chito Granas, maybe Lefty, somehow, probably not. And they talk about it, and I'll get to that. And then up north, Acito, maybe, Bands, if he put out more, Rico, if he put out more. But I feel like Lazy got into some, I don't know, his rapping is just too soft. And BFD is cool, but he's always complaining about everything. So really we have no, we got the homeboy up in, Babyface Wood up in Washington, you know what I mean? But to think about it, yes, we have some here, that guy from, what is his name? He's another rapper coming out of Washington or some other place. And he actually has pretty good music. But when I started to look at it, I'm like, damn, bro. Adam and Wack might be right. But then we go to Texas and we got D-Baby, Mexican OT, man. Northern California might be in 3rd place. Oof, it hurts to say that LA might be 1st, Texas might be 2nd, and Northern California might be 3rd. Or actually, to be honest, I might have to say Texas is 1st, bro. Because if you think Mexican OT and D-Baby, I don't know where D-Baby's been recently. But D-Baby and Mexican OT versus Chito Granas and Peso. Ooh. I think Peso's in there trying to knock these fools down, but I don't think he's big enough, dog, to take. Did you see Mexican OT bull riding? Bro, he's different. So I just don't think, man. I don't know. I don't know if Cali has it. I think, I'm going to break it a little bit down. I'm not going to go too far. But I just want to ask y'all if Cali has it, if Southern California is doing it bigger than Northern California, and if Texas is killing everybody. You feel me? Y'all feel me?
That shit over in LA though. The Mexican rappers in LA, that shit move to Texas.
I'm Mexican rappers.
That shit move to Texas.
Okay. Well, at least now I know. The guy named Rainwater is saying that LA rappers are washed up and that Texas has taken it over. And then now Adam and Wack are saying like, nah, we're tripping. You know what I mean? LA still got it.
Texas.
We next.
D-Baby.
Our Mexicans go
Mexican
crazy.
OT.
Nah, they're hard.
Man,
So he's saying that Texas rappers are hard, but that the South Side is up next. Huh?
But we got hella shit in the works.
Ain't nobody want to hear no gangster Mexican rapper.
Ain't nobody want to hear no gangster Mexican rapper. Let me tell you guys, this is what I'm talking about. That's why we should be talking about other things so we can relate to other people. Because these fools cannot relate to blacks, Puerto Ricans. Other people cannot relate to North, South, Sureno, Norteno. None of that. Come on.
Over there, everything.
Not D baby, hell no. Mexican
D
OT.
baby.
Yeah, Mexican OT.
Ain't no Mexican named D baby.
Yeah, it is. You must have heard
black.
of it.
Mexican OT and D Baby are doing. They know how to do it. They've opened up to the lifestyle. They've opened up that where everybody, all Latinos can relate, not just gang members.
OC Chris,
OC Chris is another one. Shout out.
Got a name with the deep boys, man. We running.
And that girl PK or whatever.
Tommy Guns and Blanco 15.
Oh my God, Tommy Guns and Blanco 15. Tommy Guns does sound like Drake, yo. I'm not hating on that part. Some people hate on how he raps. I mean, I could never listen to it for that long because it's super. Why I like Drake, yo, for real, is that he made that crazy sounding thing like him and Rambo, all those guys, but they made it sound dope. Tommy Guns is not bad. I'm not going to say a lot of people don't like his rapping, but I think his rapping's okay. I think he has a cool persona. I just think that he's dissing the wrong people. I think it's like you already dissed the Northerners when you were gangbanging. Why diss them when you're already up and free? You know, move on. But hey, and Blanco 15, bro, salute to you. I don't really, I don't know, man. That's the Screech, my boy. That's the Screech. That's the West Coast Screech. That's not the Woody. That's the Southside Screech. Everybody picks on him. He be just doing all the same thing that Lefty does. I still don't get why Lefty does this. Like, can you see me? Can you see me not? What?
Well, OT Mexican and D baby. No.
Okay, they're new. These are our new talent. New starting lineup.
Show me. They got to show me the numbers. They not with them.
We're just getting started.
Man,
that's true though. The numbers,
man, they not.
The numbers still prove that Mexican OT and D Baby are killing the game over. I'd probably say everybody in California except for Peso and Chito Clanas and Peso are probably the only two people that can compete with Mexican OT and D Baby. Maybe.
With the Texas Mexican rappers.
Texas doing good. Y'all a little ahead of us. With the Mexican rappers. Somehow.
Yes, we are.
I don't know why.
You don't know why, Adam? You don't know why, Adam? Why, Adam? Why is Texas ahead of California when it comes to Mexican rappers? Because they're not tripping off each other. They're not shooting themselves in the foot. They're not worried about it just because you live in another neighborhood or another city that you're a horrible person and we can never work together. They're not counterproductive, working on backward-ass politics of the streets that have nothing to do with business or reality in general. And that's why D-Baby and Mexican OT are popping way more than LA, California, all that.
Y'all had the wave. I'm
Northern
just saying.
California.
It's over.
But this is true. It's starting to be slow. I haven't heard about D-Baby. I haven't heard of D-Baby at all. And Mexican OT, he's over there running on cows and buffaloes or whatever, or bulls. Buffaloes. But last thing I saw was he was on Rogan, and that was dope.
LA is taking our throne back. We're the most connected. We got it.
The most connected.
That's the one thing. LA is the most connected, but what are you doing with it? If you guys were so connected, why aren't we on top? Why isn't LA on top?
Because okay.
What you gonna say?
All right. The Mexican artists become really big when they are associated with blackness. Part black,
hey, nigga,
etc.
Call that.
Adam just said that you can't be full Mexican to actually to pop. You feel me?
Oh no! Why are you gonna cut me off when I'm making the most important point I ever made on this podcast? I'm just saying you can't be like 100. You gotta be.
He's saying that you have to be like how Texas rappers. Either you have to be half black or like how Texas is, where they act black. But that doesn't make sense, right? Because Northern California has the same thing. But a lot of the popular Northern California Norteno rappers are more like Valley, Sacramento. They're actually not from the Bay.
This motherfucker, he ain't from our streets. You from New Hampshire. Check this out. Nigga, we can line up.
The best basketball commentator of all time can't dunk.
Top 5 essays from over there. Top 5 essay rappers over here. Let's put a bag up.
They're going to put a bag up to see who's better, Northern California, Southern California, or Texas.
That'd be fly, huh? That'd be dope right there.
A lot of them don't even
Hold on, bro.
Hold on. Mexican OT.
Hold
They
on.
ain't going Mexican OT. You know that.
Sponsored by
Mexican OT is dope, but Chito Granas and Peso could get at him.
Southern and
Man,
Sweet.
Hey, we gonna have to get on.
I mean, I think Rico and Acito could get him too, but they gotta pop a little harder. But Acito has the lyrics and Rico has more of the look.
We putting this together. I hope they ain't tripping because there's a bunch of neat doing this. Y'all always say
Thank you.
we don't f with y'all.
Like the viral with they're not now they're saying okay hater world, okay everybody, since you said we weren't messing with you, now we're gonna mess with you and we're gonna put up a bag to see who is the best, Northern California, Southern California, or Texas. I'm asking again, are they helping or are they hurting us? Are they dividing us or are they pumping us up in a good way?
Now this is us fucking with y'all, right? You gonna bring top 5 essays. I'm gonna get with the essays over here. We're gonna put a bag in there, and they're gonna break the pot. We're gonna figure it out.
I wonder, and I want to know in the comments, Texas, Northern California, or Southern
We
California?
need his assistance on the marketing side.
Yeah.
We get our whole table.
Yeah.
And we're gonna make it a no jumper thing though.
We're gonna make everybody pay
That go
attention.
crazy.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's going on.
Everybody pay attention. All right.
Forget about San Antonio and ours. We got
Okay, we ain't tripping.
Texas is one. Don't split us up. Y'all
Do
will
what
be
y'all
split
do.
up.
See, he's like, don't split up Texas. Don't split up Texas. That's why Texas was winning before.
How we gonna do it? Norteños, Sureños. Who we shall tap in? Remo.
Remo, shout out Remo.
Tap in with Remo. Tap in with me. Yeah,
Tap
hit
in
us
with
up.
me, Remo, Adam. We're gonna put it together. I have R&B, coordinate everything. With
What's
Lord.
up? Y'all gonna hit him, Adam?
Listen, Norteños, y'all gonna have y'all 5 against his 5. Sureños.
What's up? Who's calling? Youngsters?
Say he's gonna win.
Is it peso? What you know about peso?
Whoop y'all ass.
You know about
We don't give a
peso?
fuck about that.
Peso.
We count
We got-
Blueface.
Yeah, hey, peso, just like at Texas was cracking, was the peso. Right now, the peso that matters is the one from Los Angeles, from Playboy peso.
Peso.
No,
Hold
man.
on, bro.
Dead homies.
Hold on, too swag.
Dead homies, let the homies rest, Adam.
Peso off with you.
Man,
But we got a
peso,
peso who's about to murk you. And I'm sorry.
You heard it from Adam.
That's how it is.
Man,
Peso's getting murked by the #1 peso from Los Angeles.
and listen.
Man, you got me. Because I'm gonna be real, bro.
Who we gonna put up against OGZ? OGZ about to eat.
Oh my God! See, this is the problem. OGZ is already so gone. I don't even put him in this group. It's over. OGZ right there already killed everybody. LA for sure won.
D baby.
Listen, we
No.
Dead homies. Yeah. No.
Yeah, OGZ kills D Baby and Peso and Chito Renes together could get a Mexican OT and the lefty could watch.
Check this out. Kid Frost.
Oh yeah.
Kid Frost, shout out to Kid Frost.
Okay, listen, say
You
what
didn't
you
put
want.
Be Real in it, so you can't do that.
There you go. I mean, Be Real, Conejo, Little One,
I don't think y'all.
Dark Room Familia.
I was impressed.
We all go crazy. That's why we got to stay united and not let these fools act like we're buffoons. So I want to know, who is the best? Northern California, Southern California, or Texas? If we all came together, could we make even more like banging beats, or is it too different? I want to know. I think the only 2 people in Northern California that are really doing it right now is Acito and Rico, maybe. And Acito's locked up or getting in trouble, and Rico's on super positive stuff. But I don't know if he's really making a scene right now. And Bands is quiet. You know what I mean? Babyface was locked up. I mean, who else? You got GB in there doing his thing here and there. But, you know, there's a bunch of other cats, you know. But and Lazy, BFD complaining too much. Lazy talking like a girl. I don't know, man. Lazy recently started rapping a little better with BFD. I think he's getting a couple of notes. But still. And BFD could be way bigger. But that fool be crying and complaining and still acting like we're in the 90s when it's 2025. My boy. But it's all good. I would have to be honest. And then it goes, so then Northern California is 3rd place. If you want to talk about right now, you could say Roddy Rags, Drex the Joint, all these little supporting actors, Blanco, Tommy Guns, them all together kind of is, LA is kind of running it right now. And then they have the backup. If you're Southern California, of Conejo, you know, Drummer, a Little One. I think Little One's in a whole nother world now, but in a good way, like he's doing his own thing, more positive, Chicano pride stuff. But because he has like a Chicano Fest thing going. Say with the Kendrick Lamar love on with Peso and Lefty, and then with Chito Ranas staying pretty dang consistent, Los Angeles, Southern California, takes it for first place. Second place, Texas. Third place, Northern California. My bad, people. We gotta do better. We need help. Help. Even the podcasters need help. Let me know in the comments below if LA, Southern California is knocking down Texas and Northern California. Who's your favorite rapper out of all of them? What if we all came together and if Adam and the homie WACK100 are helping Raza or they're hurting us? This is your boy Pocho, and I'm out.